Go.
Okay. Mr. Herrera, before we go into the figures and everything on the bottom, I just want to make sure your name and address and everything's correct for title and registration purposes. Is this how you spell your first and last name?
Yes, sir.
Is that your address?
Correct.
Phone number?
Perfect.
Email?
Accurate.
Perfect. Now, you picked a 2025 Hyundai Sonata in silver? Is
Yes,
that
I
correct?
did like the silver the best.
Perfect. There's no trade-in because you obviously totaled the car 3 months ago. Thank God you're okay.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, so listed down here, the listed optional products that we were going over when we were demoing the vehicle. I'm going to go over them with you. First one is the Napleton maintenance. You have 3 years free maintenance from Hyundai. This will give you a 4th year.
Was that one extra oil change?
It's going to give you 2 oil changes
Okay,
and
perfect.
tire rotation here or any other Napleton store.
Great.
Second product is the low jack with 5 years of service, so that has 2 components to it. First one is low jack. In the event your car is stolen and not recovered within 30 days, they'll give you up to $5,000 towards your purchase of your next vehicle. The second component is you will have an app with subscription that's paid for 5 years in full. What's cool about the app is, so that 16-year-old you said you had at home, if they try to leave the house at midnight and go for a joyride, well, that app has a digital fence. So if your son hops in the car and leaves the house past midnight, that digital fence will send you an alert right to your app telling you your
Perfect.
son's gone.
I would use that.
Well, it gets even better. Let's say your son's on the highway going 85 miles an hour and you don't want him going past 80 miles an hour. Well, guess what that app's going to do? It's going to send you a text and say, hey, your son's going 85 on I-95.
Oh, that's perfect.
Third point about it, it will also show you where he goes A to B. So if Monday morning you know he's got to wake up, get dressed and go to school and then back home, instead if he defaults, instead of going to school, he goes somewhere else, well, the app will track and show you exactly where he went, A to B. So that's a good service that's included for 5 years paid for. The third option is going to be the 5-year ABC appearance protection. That is the liquid ceramic coating that I was discussing with you earlier. Boeing actually use it on their planes. What happens is we apply a liquid ceramic coating to the paint and the interior of the car. So for example, you know, we live in Florida, you have a lot of love bugs here. If you drive on the highway on 95 for an hour and all those love bugs that wind up on your front bumper, the car sits for a day or two, you go to get the car washed and you notice that all those love bugs, the acid from the love bug ate up the clear coat in your front bumper and you have all the little dots on your front bumper and it won't come out. Well, guess what? They will repair or repaint your bumper free of charge. This covers you for 5 years. Now on the interior of the car, if you get a rip, tear, stain, burn up to 1.5 inches, they'll repair free of charge. Then as far as liquids, let's say you spill coffee on the seat. You try to get the coffee out, the coffee doesn't come out, well, they'll replace your entire seat. So that's how that works. So that's a great thing here in Florida because we have a lot of sun that ends up cracking the dashboards after a while from the heat. That will also be repaired free of charge. Last one is the Xylon screen protection for 5 years. So what happens is we apply a coating to the screen, similar like the paint and fabric.
Okay.
And if there's any yellowing on the screen or fading on the screen, they'll repair or replace your screens up to 5 years free of charge for the fix. Obviously you pay for the product, but the repair is free of charge, no deductible.
Gotcha.
So the lease payments and retail payments we have above includes all these products here.
Perfect.
Do you like all of them? We're good so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the lease option, we have here your inception's due at signing, $16.91.
Understandable.
You have a 36-month option at $820 and a 39-month option at $762. On top here you have the retail option, so we have a cachet of figures here from 36 to 66 months with 0 down. To give you an example, at 60 months the payment's $1091, or with $3 grand down at 60 months the payment's $1020. Now the out the door you see here to the left has the MSRP, our selling price. You have no rebate, no trade-in, so the out the door before the products would be $43,101.62.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm more interested in financing car. I don't want to lease. And I'm not really worried about the screens on the inside because I'm going to get very dark tint, so I'm not worried about them getting the sunlight. So I'd like to move forward with the top 3 optional products.
All right, well, good news. I have redone the figures here. So these are the figures in the out the door with these 3 products excluding the Xylon.
Perfect.
So you're out the door, you have $43,101 before any products added on. Now with the products, again, you have $38,315 as a sticker. It's exactly what we're charging you. No ads, no rebate, no trade-in. You have your tax, tag, dealer fee, and the 3 products. With the 3 products, you're out the door is $44,974.37. So if you're stroking a check today, cash for the card, that's what you'd have to give me. We obviously know you'll be financing the vehicle today, so to the right here is your payment option. So from 36 to 66 months with those 3 products, with no money down at 60 months, you're $1,065. 1,000 down, 1141, 2,000 down, 1017, 3,994. Circle and choose which option works best for you. We'll have you out of here with the car in 45 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to stay at the 60 months. I wanted to keep my payment under 1,000, so I'm just gonna do the 3,000 down, and that is perfect.
Boom. Signed, sealed, delivered. Let me see that.